friends, good evening. How are you today? Hope you all in good condition. Um, Thank you for coming my video. And here I am Lupita Damayanti. I would like to explain you about class management, discipline, and reinforcement. So check all of this video until the end. Firstly, I'm going to talk about class management. What is actually class management means? So basically, as you can see on the slide, classroom management refers to the teacher's behaviors that facilitate learning. Or let us say in other hand, classroom management is the ability having by teacher in managing and designing learning environment so the students can get such a good or better learning experience. So friends, there are some things or let us say principles that need to be considered when we are doing class management. So the first is about the course. Of course, course will depending what kind of class setting that we will take. Then about the students. When we doing the class management, so it is important to know who is our students, especially when we are teaching young learners. So we need to seek what kind of environment that is appropriate for young learners. Then we move to setting and rules, instruction and intervention, and also of course the environment itself. Next, I provide you basic principles that we can use or that we can take for managing class or doing class management. The first is building a good relationship between teachers and students. So we can do this by showing care and concern and also use humor in the class. The second, setting routines, rules, and procedures. Routines, rules, and procedures decided by the teachers and also the students, so dealing by each side. So those are should implement firmly and consistently. Then the third is self-management, especially the teachers. So the teachers should be professional, being fair, friendly, and also firm. Then it is about behaviorisms. So when we do class management, we need to pay attention on the students' behavior by monitoring the students' character, behavior, how they behave in the class, preventing better and controlling, and of course reduce classroom disruption. And the last is the techniques, how the teacher should motivate their students based on the context or based on the students itself. Then here there are 8 strategies that can we use of class management for EYL or English for Young Learners. So we can setting appropriate routines, rules, and procedures, create safe and enjoyable environment, motivational environment. Then we can make every minute count because children need something exact. Then keep everyone engaged. Link the course with the nature and life skills. Be creative as a teachers who facing young learners. And the last, of course, game-based learning. So we need to focus on learning by doing. Then here we move to the other slide. It's about positive disciplines and negative disciplines. Of course, you're familiar with discipline itself. So basically, positive discipline is a method informing expected character and behavior of the students without violence and far away from strict punishment. So there are some positive disciplines in EYL, such as set boundaries and expectations, turn mistakes into lessons, overchoice or deals, introduce time outs, or times that the students can reflect themselves, be firm but empathic, no bad kids, only bad behavior. Then we move to negative discipline. So as you can see on the slide, the negative discipline tends for being so hard to our students in training the students' behavior. Okay, tends being so hard. That's the core. So there are some negative disciplines that sometimes used by the teacher, mostly in the past school. For example, like shouting or yelling, emotional blackmailing, being sarcastic, physical violence, threatening, comments child in a bad way. That's commonly used. However, it is better if we avoid negative disciplines because it can hurt the students' emotional and also it bad for they're growing up. Then we move to the third about reinforcement. So there are two reinforcement, the same as disciplinary. There are positive reinforcement and also negative reinforcement. Let us learn one by one. So have a look on the first, that is positive reinforcement. So as you can see on the slide, positive reinforcement means that we add the stimulus to occur the expected behavior. Or let us say we give something for the students when they already passed everything that we want. Then the second is negative reinforcement. It means we removing or we subtracting an unpleasant stimulus with the aim of increasing desired behavior. Okay, both of positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement tend to stimulating the expected behavior so it can be reoccurred and repeated day by day. So what is the example of positive reinforcement? So here I provide you 4 examples based on B.F. Skinner's theory. So the first theory is natural reinforcers. The examples like giving compliments such as good job honey or thank you, or just giving lovely sign, thumbs up, or giving applause. That usually works. Then second, we have social reinforcers, such as giving predicate or good labeling for a certain situation. Then we have tangible reinforce, like giving rewards, physical rewards, like giving money, candy, or etc. Also, we have token reinforcers, like giving points, giving scores for the students, and giving a ranking. And then here we go. Here are examples of negative reinforcement. So I need to emphasize that negative reinforcement is different with punishment. When punishment tend to decrease unexpected behavior, this negative reinforcement, let us say we try to give insight or overing point of view toward the students between misbehavior and good behavior. For example, if your mom told you to water the plant but you tend to playing your phone, and if your mom say like this, it is better if you watering plant first, then you can play your phone. That is a form of negative reinforcement. But if your mom said like this, start from now, I will take your phone and you cannot playing phone before you watering the plant. So that is called punishment. Okay, here we go. There is some example of negative reinforcement. There are short verbal cues or questions like come over to the students and say to them, what's going on, guys? And then 2, the pregnant pause. Simply stop teaching and make such an uncomfortable environment. And of course, over choice and POV of good behavior and misbehavior. Alright, then this is the last. So the relationship between class management, reinforcement, and discipline, okay, they are relating each other. When we talk about class management, of course, it includes discipline. So we can build up the students' characteristics, we can maintain, we can nurturing their behavior, so they can behave as our expectation, and also based on educational goals in our government. Also to strengthen the disciplinary, to make it a more stronger than before, we need reinforcement. And there are 2 reinforcement we can use, positive reinforcement and also negative reinforcement. So 3 of them relating each other. Without the existence of one of them, the class management will not being implemented effectively and successfully. So that's all of my presentation today. Hope guys you can understand what I said. And if you have questions, just drop your questions on my comment and I will try to answer it one by one. Okay, see you mates and bye bye.